I'm at the bank making money, making moves. Machines with tools and drills, making grooves. Missions impossible.
Hello, and welcome back to In the Green with Invstr. My guest today is Chrystine Lacaille. She is one of Invstr's superusers, a term used to describe members of the Invstr community who are very active and influential on the app. She is also the creator of one of the app's biggest leagues, called Wannabe DTS Not BHS and Friends, which has over 1,300 members. Here is our conversation. Hello, I am here with Chrystine Lacaille. Did I pronounce that right?
That was perfect.
That's great. So my first question for you today is, what is your history and experience with investing?
Okay. My history with investing should have started ages ago. When I was younger, it really was just like a year and a half ago where my mother and her husband and my sister kept making tons of money with those pot stocks. And I just got tired of them saying how great it was and how much money they were making, and I was not. So I decided to open up a special account to be able to trade. And I jumped in completely blind and lost almost everything. Of course, if I could go back 2 years, I would play and learn and communicate with everyone on an Invstr for like a year before ever putting a cent of my real money into investing or trading.
So after that experience, how did you find out about the Invstr platform?
It's my sister. Back in March or April, I think, of last year, something like that. She told me about the app. She had found it, and I said, okay, so that could be fun, starting with $1 million, and it doesn't cost anything, and you can practice trading and investing, and it's so simple. It's really strange how my life has completely changed. I went to Facebook and Instagram to like none of those and like 100% Invstr now. It's crazy.
So you mentioned how you spend a lot of time on the app. I imagine a good amount of that time is spent interacting with the over 1,300 members of your league. Can you explain how you got the league to grow so big?
I was like in the top 10 for like, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe 6 months in a row or something like that. So everyone wanted to be my friend. Everyone wanted to, was following me. And I was just inviting everyone that was following me into the league. And that's how it got so big.
I know that one of the reasons for your early success on the app was that you were able to take advantage of some of the lags in the earliest versions of the app, which have now been fixed. But what has been your trading strategy more recently?
I have been mostly trading stocks that I've been watching for a little more than a year now. So I guess I've kind of learned maybe like what's a good entry point when it goes down a bit. So jump in and then, okay. But I mean, I really haven't been doing that great. I mean, I'm still happy with how I'm doing. If I had done like 2% per month since the day I started trading, I would be happy. But I'm still down from the money I put in at first. Thankfully I gained back a lot of it, but I'm still down.
What have the events of the previous handful of months taught you about investing?
What I've learned is that we know nothing. I mean, it's like anytime I think I'm doing something good or that I'm getting good at something, it goes the opposite way. It's just so unpredictable. I cannot understand how in these conditions it just keeps going up and up and up.
And finally, what advice would you give to users that are new to the platform?
I've got my little copy paste message that I always give out when people ask. But of course, like follow key people like the Hunterberg and Thomas Quinlan and Nora Lee, and of course, all the investor team. Of course, that's just a few of them. But then read up, read what these people are posting, and read the comments and comment yourself, and never be afraid to ask. Like I said, I mean, there are no stupid questions. Everyone is there to learn from each other and help each other. So there are no stupid questions.
Well, thank you, Chrystine, for coming on In the Green with Investor today. It was great to learn about your experience with the app.
It was my very big pleasure.
Making money, making moves. Machines with tools and drills, making grooves. Missions impossible.
I am not a financial advisor, and my comments should never be taken as financial advice. Investments come with risk, so always do your research and analysis beforehand.